Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got the 2023 i4 eDrive40, the G26 chassis. This one is in very nice Skyscraper Grey. So it's I guess basically the closest thing you get to silver on many BMWs, with the exception of the X1, which comes in space silver. I think it's also on the 7 Series maybe right now. But we're at the point with i4s that we are basically stocking cars for inventory, and this is one of these examples. It is fairly well equipped, although not excessively equipped. So we have the optional laser lights, and I think it's the way to go, especially for the lighting package. The halo lights look much better than the standard LED headlights. Plus you get those little blue accents, which looks pretty damn good. This one does not have the optional M Sport package, and there was a point in time where the i4 eDrive40 had the M Sport package removed, which means it also lost two colors, Portimao Blue and Brooklyn Gray. But this one is not equipped with that. But you can see the driving assistance professional package sensor at the bottom of the driver's side grille. Eye badging, driver's side grille. Parking assistance package, you got the cameras right there. Our BMW Roundel with the BMW I blue surround on it. Make our way to the side. Now, without the M Sport package, I think you're limited to basically two-wheel designs, which also are on the iDrive. Which are also on the eDrive35. And this is the style 855 19-inch wheels, which then reduce your range to an estimated 282 miles. And they are these silverish finish, which I think works nicely against the Skyscraper Grey. Then stepping back, taking a look at our side profile, you should notice that we have the optional shadowline trim around the windows up there, which is now no longer available for the 2024 models. Let's move around to the back. It's got our i4 and eDrive40 badging in chrome, rear end, and a sort of aggressive diffuser, and you got sort of fins there where the exhaust tips would be on the gas-powered version of this vehicle. So take our time walking around Skyscraper Grey, which is I think on almost every single model except the X1, I think right now. All right, so let's take a look at the inside, go over pricing and options on this eDrive40. So opening up, we have the Turquoise Red perforated Sensatech, which I think is the way to go against Skyscraper Grey. It's a very nice contrast. Could, of course, go with black, but I think this is the way to go. So our standard steering wheel, driving assistance professional buttons over here on the left-hand side, still adjustable via the steering wheel. I'm curious to see whether that disappears for model year 24 on the i4. We'll have to wait and see. iDrive 8 heads-up display, which means we have the premium package. The rest of our curved display. Now, this one will not be upgradable to iDrive 8.5. It will be installed on cars built, I believe, starting with the August or maybe July production. Essentially a 24 model. So we have the ash gray wood trim, and then continuing down in the center console area, a drive selector nub, iDrive controller, your driving modes, etc. So let's talk pricing. So starting price of the 2023 i4 eDrive40, $57,100. Metallic paint adds another $650. The Sensatech is included. Driving Assistance Pro package for another $1,700. Parking Assistance package for another $700. Premium package for $950. The 19-inch wheels add another $600. Laser lights for $1,000. The heads-up display for $1,100. I forgot, premium package does not include that. On some cars it does, not for the i4. Wheel locked for $120. All told, MSRP of $64,915. All right, let's go in the back seat, and then the trunk, and that's about almost it. All right, so back seat, again, an issue here because one, the door opening is pretty narrow, and then you've also got the sloping roof line to get in, so taller passengers will have to duck down. Just make sure you don't hit your head. Here's the view from the back seat with our moonroof shade open. In the back, you do have another climate control zone, as well as USB-C ports for charging for your rear passengers. Knee room and legroom I think is pretty decent. And headroom is not bad, although maybe a little problematic for taller passengers. All right, let's make our way to the back here. We can use our kick to open feature to kick open our hatchback. And really decent cargo size. They do have a little bit of extra storage below here, which does not exist on the gas-powered version. So no Harman Kardon, which means you do get a little bit of extra space over here. Your flexible fast charger does include a level 2 NEMA 1450 adapter. So charging times will be about 12 hours, the fastest possible level 2 charging. You got a little bit of bag. I did note that the bag that comes in the XM is now available as a port installed accessory. So we do have that coming on a couple i4s and some other things. Show you guys what that looks like. Obviously the XM badging won't be there. So also included is 2 years of complimentary DC fast charging, 30-minute sessions. So in many cases that will get you from 10 to 80% in about 31 minutes. Of course, with a 195 kilowatt charger. And also of note, new programs for August means this car is getting you a $7,500 lease credit that is stackable along with loyalty and maybe 1 or 2 other things. And of course, pricing can be a little bit on the aggressive side, so there are deals to be had on the i4s, especially the 35s, and in this case the 40. There's another variant of the eDrive40, which now comes with 335 horsepower and 317 torques. That will be increased in the new all-wheel drive variant, which means it's got dual motors rather than single motor over the rear axle. So look forward to reviewing one of those ones when we get one. It'll be quite some time, of course. But that's it for a quick look at the i4 eDrive40 in the very lovely Skyscraper Grey, and we'll see you at the next video.